My name's Andrew Dongworth. I'm a Senior Associate Solicitor for HRJ Foreman Laws, and we are all service solicitors based in Hitchin, Welwyn Garden City and Letchworth. I work in the company Commercial Department based in our Welwyn Garden City office, and I provide a range of services to businesses. Company law, commercial contracts or commercial property work. We work to help businesses achieve their goals, to grow and to avoid any potential issues or pitfalls along the way. Start thinking about it sooner than when you have a buyer offering you a price for the business. The reason for doing that is because you can make sure you get better value for your business, and you can also help make the process more efficient and smoother, which will obviously save you time and costs further down the line. If there are any areas where perhaps the business's documentation needs to be brought up to speed, if there are any potential claims that are lurking in the background, maybe get those dealt with prior to taking the business to market. And the other thing we can do is work in conjunction with the business's financial advisors and their accountants in order to make sure that the business has a good run prior to putting it on the market. It becomes as profitable as possible, so that you then attract a better calibre of buyer and ultimately a better sale price for your business. To me, there are two aspects to getting the best value for your business. One, purely the balance sheet of the company, making sure that the profit within the company is as healthy as possible. So that may involve reviewing the business to make sure that any inefficiencies are dealt with. The second aspect for getting the best value for your business is to have multiple people interested in buying. And a way to make the business attractive to buyers is for it to be viewed as a very efficient, very clean business that they're not going to have to do an awful lot of restructuring to when they take over. They're not going to find any hidden issues that they weren't aware of and that they're going to have to pick over, to make sure that everything is packaged nicely and you have all your ducks in a row before you try and find the buyer for the company. When we've dealt with making the business as streamlined, efficient and as attractive as possible, and you actually have a buyer who has made an offer to you and you're willing to proceed with them, that's when we would then get involved in the 2 or 3 main aspects of a company sale that we need to deal with. First of which is that the buyer and their legal team and their financial team, they're going to raise questions about its finances and the way that it operates. We can help provide responses to that. We can help manage the due diligence process. A lot of stuff is done online, so we can set up online data rooms which allow documents to be lodged and filed within that data room, and then we can provide access to the buyer and their advisors. The second part of the process is dealing with the actual sale contract itself, obviously making sure that not only does it reflect the heads of terms, but also it provides you as sellers with some protection, level of protection against any potential future claims that may arise. And that links into the third issue, the disclosure process. So in very simple terms, purchase contract will have warranties in it where the buyer is asking you as the sellers to provide assurances that the business doesn't have any ongoing issues that it should be aware of. So an example might be if there are some customers who are months behind in paying debts that are owed to the company, and maybe they may not be recoverable in the future. Potentially, if there's any arrears or issues with your PAYE or VAT returns. The other area would be what I would call more unknown potential issues that may happen in the future. So it may be that some employees were let go in the past few months and there's a possibility that they may come back and try to bring a claim against the company. There's a potential that a supplier or a customer may have a claim against the company. Provided we're full and frank with our disclosure and completely open about any potential issues that might exist, that means that they can't at a later stage come back and make a claim against you as the sellers, because they've gone ahead with the process, full knowledge of all the facts. We help manage the process from start to finish. We make sure that it's run as smoothly and as efficiently as possible. The contractual paperwork helps protect you to the best that it can, and we also try to ensure that there are no further issues that may arise after the completion.